Everyone, Abel in Vegas here. How is everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend. So let's see, week 3 of the NFL, man. We had some fun stuff. I can update you on my fantasy team and let you know that I am now 1-3. I lost this week again, but it's awful. I drafted Drew Brees and Big Ben, and that is not working out for me. My running backs were not that great. I do have good wide receivers, except Watkins got shut out pretty good this weekend. But overall, the Bears defense, they did good today. A touchdown, 3 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries. So not bad. Hopefully your fantasy team is doing a lot better than mine. So let's recap a little bit of week 3. Taking a look at the rookie class from 2018, Lamar Jackson had 267 yards. He had no passing touchdowns, but he did score runs by running the ball in. Mason Rudolph had a start against the San Francisco 49ers. He did have an interception, but still had 174 yards and 2 touchdowns, so that's not bad. Baker Mayfield had 195 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Let's see. Saquon was injured. Looks like it was an ankle injury, so we'll see. Hopefully he's not out too long. And then for the 2019 rookie class, it's shaping up to be a decent class. Marquise Brown was quiet as well. He's also on my fantasy team. Only had 49 yards. Minshew on Thursday had 204 yards with 2 touchdowns. So that's pretty good. Again, you want quarterbacks, rookie cards, awesome. Kyle Allen was also starting for the Carolina. He had 261 yards and 4 touchdowns. So I think he went undrafted because I tried to look at his profile. It didn't show where he was drafted. So that's pretty amazing. You have Daniel Jones, 336 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns. So that was a great debut for him. And then I don't have it on my notes because the game happened today. But the quarterback for the Redskins who played today, he actually was drafted also in Tom Brady's slot as Mr. Irrelevant, and he got to play today. So that is pretty interesting. With that being said, let's take a look at the standings. So right now, the Buffalo Bills and the Patriots are atop the AFC East at 3-0. And then you have the Jets and the Dolphins at 0-3. So they'll be fighting for the number 1 pick, which you really don't. I don't think this year's class of quarterbacks is highly touted, but the quarterback from Clemson next year, I think that's the year you want, is next year. So that should be fun. The Orioles are leading the AFC North at 2-1. The Browns are 1-2. And then both the Bengals and the Steelers are 0-3. Then we go to the AFC South. And here you have the Texans and the Colts at 2-1. The Jaguars and the Titans at 1-2. The Chiefs, 3-0. Raiders, 1-2. Chargers, 1-2. And the Broncos, 0-3. So in the AFC, you have 5 teams that are 0-3, and you have 3 teams that are 3-0. Then let's move over to the National League, or the NFC. You have the Cowboys at 3-0, Eagles and Giants at 1-2, and the Redskins at 0-3. We have the Green Bay Packers, who are undefeated at 3-0. The Lions, the Lions are 2-0 with 1 tie, and then the Vikings and the Bears are 2-1. The NFC South, which I think right now technically is wide open. You have the Saints at 2-1. The Bucks, the Falcons, and the Panthers are 1-2. Then you go to the NFC West. You have the Rams and the Niners at 3-0. Seattle Seahawks at 2-1, and the Arizona Cardinals are 0-2, and then with one tie. So just for the record, I am a 49ers fan. So it's nice to see him at 3-0. In total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 teams that are currently undefeated. So we'll see who the last one standing is going to be. So now I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll do a quick break of a couple packs of Topps Chrome from 2014. And then after that, we will talk a little baseball. And then I want to show you something too, something that I had in one of my boxes. I have these napkins back from Super Bowl 34. How cool is that? From 2010. I was thinking I should put them on eBay. What do you think? All right. All right. Let's get some light. Let there be light. All right. So this is a box that I got. I was looking at things that I wanted to break, and I was going through some of my cards that I have, and I have some from 2014. And this is the year with Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack, which I think those guys are two of the best defensive players in the league at the moment. So I figured, you know what? Let's crack some of those packs. And who doesn't miss Topps Chrome? I know I do. I also miss Upper Deck Exquisite in football and in basketball. And so and the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do 4 packs every week when I do these recaps. So hopefully you guys tune in, or if you watch the videos, that's okay too. So I'm going to do 4 packs. I'm just going to take the top one, the top layer every week. So this should last us, I think, it's 24 packs. That should be what, 6 weeks? 1, 2, 3. Yep, 6 weeks. So, all right, let me get my penny sleeves and we'll get started. So how's your fantasy team doing? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully it's doing good. Have a chance for some good prizes. All right, here we go with pack number 1. And look, right off the bat, as we were saying, Khalil Mack. Let me get the light adjustment here. Hold on. There we go. So there we go, Khalil Mack. Focus, there we go. So that's right, very nice card right off the bat. Ha! And look at that, back to back. The other good defensive tackle, Aaron Donald. Then we have a refractor, a blue one of Storm Johnson. I don't believe he's in the league anymore, because if he was, that would have been a cool name to have. And then we have an Andy Dalton base. So not a bad first pack, man. That's an awesome first pack. I believe I paid, I want to say, oh, maybe I should say, I can't remember what I paid for the box. Here we have a Kyle Van Nov, which I don't think is in the league anymore. Here's Mike Evans. He's still playing in the league. He did good too. Oh, we have a pink refractor coming up. Wow. Put the rookie cards. We have a pink refractor of Drew Brees. That is sweet. Too bad he is injured. But that is a sweet, sweet refractor. That's awesome. It's a little thing there, so I have to clean that up. That is awesome. And then Vontez Perfect. 2 packs in. This is pretty awesome. All right. Destroyed that pack. Here we have a Dion Bailey rookie card. His name does not sound familiar, so he's probably not in the league anymore. Whoa, we have almost lost that one. We have a mini. Come on. Of Trey Mason in the green parallel. Not numbered. That's a nice little hit too. Muhammad Wilkerson base. And a Peyton Manning base card from when he played with the Broncos. All right, last pack of our 4-pack break. So here we have a Craig Loston. We have another mini. It's another rookie card. Look at that in a second. Here we have a Le'Veon Bell. It's pretty neat. And there is variation, so let's check the number here. This one is 956. And this one is 956, so that is not a variation, but still a neat card. And then Justin Tuck, base card here. Go. I'll put that over there. And then our other rookie card is a mini of Paul Richardson. So overall, a good first 4-pack. I'll recap this in a minute. So now that this is done, I figured we'd talk a little baseball. And what kind of a season is Nick Castellanos having for the Cubs? Here's his Topps Chrome rookie card autograph that I have. But he's having a very good season. And I wanted to mention something, and I don't know if Filmington would ever get to this part of the video, but you see the front of this card? The player is Alex Colomé. And on the back, it says, gives you the player's information. His name is Alex, Chrome card number 30. But check out that Twitter handle, abreg_1. And if you're on Twitter, that is actually Alex Bregman's Twitter handle. So this is actually an error card with the wrong Twitter handle. Just something that I noticed. And then as I was also rummaging through my cards, and I know right now the Acuna people are really finding the holiday sets with the sparkles. So I've opened my fair share of those boxes. So I figured I haven't pulled the Acuna in the sparkle, but I'd show you guys what the sparkles look like. So I don't know if you could tell there. So here's a Jerry Springer. Here's a Giancarlo Stanton. So I don't know if you could tell when I move the card if it sparkles. And then here's a Mookie Betts sparkle. So that's pretty neat. So let me adjust this here. go. Maybe a little bit more. So, what are your thoughts about baseball? We're heading into the final week of the season, and I'm excited for the Nationals and the Phillies. Where's my keyboard? The Nationals and Phillies series, because today they played game one, and then they have a doubleheader coming up here, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's see. Oh, it's tomorrow. So tomorrow they have a doubleheader. The first game is at 1 in the afternoon Eastern time. The second game is at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So you have Parker against Ross, and then Nola. And then you have Nola and a Scherzer in the second game. And then Wednesday is just one game. And then Thursday, I believe they play the fourth game. Yep, Phillies Nationals. So, man, that should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. So let's go on over and see at the standings. So the Yankees right now, they won today as well. So they the record is up to 102 and 55. The Tampa Bay, so the Yankees have the division, the AL East. The Central right now, let's see, both the Minnesota and Cleveland won. So Minnesota maintained a 4-game lead. So they should wrap up the division. The elimination number is 3. Then Houston has won the West. Their record is 102 and 54. So they've played one less game than the Yankees. So that means the Yankees have a day off sometime this week. Or somehow Houston might be playing a doubleheader. Then we look at the NL East. And Atlanta is at 96 wins, and they have the division. St. Louis has secured themselves a spot in the playoffs, and they own a 3-game lead in the division. The Cubs are on the middle of a 6-game losing streak. So that pretty much took them out of the division. So Milwaukee has, their elimination number is 4, as they're 3 games back. And then the Dodgers were the first to clinch. So they're at 100 wins. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it looks like there's about 6 games left. So the Dodgers just need to win 3 of those, I think, maybe 2, and they'll have enough of a lead where they clinch home field in the National League. So let's look at the wild card. So Oakland looks like finally lost a game, and Tampa Bay won a game. So right now it's Oakland at 94 and 62 with a 1.5 game lead in the wild card. Tampa Bay is at 93 and 64. And then Cleveland is at 92 and 64, half a game back. And both Tampa and Cleveland won. And the elimination number for the wild card is 6, and the only team alive, or the only teams alive, are Cleveland, Tampa, and Oakland. So that should be a fun run. It's the National League the National League that has a fun wild card. So right now, Dodgers have the best record at 100. So let's look at the wild card teams. We have Washington, who is at 86 and 69, and they hold a half a game lead on the wild card. Then you have Milwaukee in second place at 86 and 70. So they're neck and neck. And then the Cubs are 4 games back of the wild card. So that losing streak really hurt them. So San Francisco has been eliminated, Philadelphia, if they lose one more game, they're out. So they pretty much um, have to sweep the rest of the games between Washington for them to have a shot to get in, and that's just a shot. Arizona has been eliminated, so they're out. Um, the Mets are 5 games back of the wild card. Their elimination number is 2. And then the Cubs technically are still in it. They're 4 games back of the Milwaukee Brewers. Um, and their elimination number is 3. But they're, like I said, in the middle of a 6-game losing streak. So that is that. Well, guys, hopefully everybody has a great day tomorrow. And I'll be doing these recaps, like I said, every Monday when I get home from bowling. So yes, it is a little late. So if you're on the West Coast, you might join in. If not, that's okay too. But have a good one, guys, and we'll talk to you guys later.